He thinks he can beat me in tennis. We haven't got to play all day.
I know.
Because Zade's been on calls all day. There was a webinar for the offer that he closes on. And if you know what that is, that means like you're going to be stacked with calls. How many calls did you take today?
I had like 6. I had 6 today.
And, well, 6 today, you still have more because it's 9:49.
Yeah.
Eastern time? Because we're in Greece.
Yeah.
Eastern time, it's like 1.
Yeah, it's like 1 p.m. still.
Wait, so how are you going to fly tomorrow if you have a packed ass?
I had to block off my calendar, unfortunately. I missed out on a lot of cash, but...
Damn. How much did you collect today so far in those 6 calls?
15K.
Nice. That's good. What was your highest webinar day? Because I remember one day in the Discord, when I went to the Wins chat, like, you had been, not inactive, but, like, you were in the chat for, like, 2 weeks at one point, and then, like, I randomly saw and you were, like, 2.2K day.
Yeah.
And I was like,
In comms, obviously, not cash collected.
No, cash collected 22K.
22K.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I remember you posting on your story and you didn't tag me.
Yeah, and you're like,
I was
bro,
like,
where are you? What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But explain to them who you are in the first place, because I don't even know the exact date you joined, but I mean, today's our last day in Greece. It was a good time hanging out with Zade and all the other boys that were here. We had really fun. We went on boats. We did a lot of shit. And then I'm back to the States tomorrow, back to Dallas, and I'll be back in Europe probably at the end of the month. But who are you, Zade?
I'm Zade. I'm originally from Jordan. I lived in...
That's why he made me get this fucking food.
Yeah, it's not even Jordanian food. He's not cultured. He doesn't know the culture.
No, it's really good. I like it a lot. But even before the trip, like, the day it started, he's like, we need to go get gyros, we need to go get gyros, we need to go get gyros.
See, he's even pronouncing it gyro. It's a gyro.
Gyro. We need to go get the gyro. And I'm like, bro, he wants it so bad. And then we got it for the first time, not yesterday, but the day before, and it was actually really good. So, hey, it was good recommendation.
Now we're getting it again.
But you're originally from Jordan.
Yeah. Moved to Canada when I was 5. Was a pretty normie kid until I joined the clothing cabal. I joined about 8 or 9 months ago now. And the first time I hit my first 10K month was around 6 months ago. So it took me like 3-ish months to really get it.
What were you doing before sales? Because I don't even know this, because I thought like you never had a job. I mean, you told me.
Yeah,
I was doing something in sales.
I was doing real estate sales. And then...
Wait, was it you who told me that you were getting like $30 per deal closed?
Yeah, so let me explain to you. For me to get a deal in real estate, I have to show the apartment online. I have to show the apartment in person too, to the same person. I would have to get them to submit an application for it, which takes a while with credit and everything like that. And they're like proof of income. My manager would have to approve it or decline that application. If it's approved, luckily I get to send him out a lease, and it's up to him to actually like sign the lease or not. And then after he signs his lease, I have to wait for him to put his last month's rent as a deposit. And as soon as that 2 millionth step is done and he put his deposit in, I get $100. I get $100 Canadian. That's like $70 US.
Wait, so how much were you making a month?
I was making around like 3 to 4K because they also did, like, it wasn't purely commission.
That meant you were working fucking a lot then.
Yeah, I was working so much. It wasn't purely commission based. Luckily, I would have been a slave if so. But they also paid me per hour. But then when I realized I can get 500 USD just from one 30-minute call, it was a no-brainer, bro.
How did you find out about high ticket sales in the first place?
From you.
I know, but I asked you the other day, and you were like, I knew a little bit about it, what it was.
No, when I joined the mentorship, I still didn't know 100% what it was.
Yeah, not 100% obviously.
But I still learned it from you though. Like I didn't know what it was until I
So would
had
you
to
tell
talk with
people? Because you know, like, we get a lot of people who like, they'll come in to like calls with my coaches.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh, I want to do like more research to like truly figure out what high ticket sales is. But like, that's not how it works at all. I feel like the more like research you do on a business model before joining a program, you kind of like trick yourself out of doing it.
Yeah.
So you didn't even need to do full research. You were like, I'm just gonna go all in.
That's like saying I want to lose weight, but I didn't know there's a gym out there for me. It's like,
yeah, it's saying I want to lose weight. I want to learn everything about losing weight when you know you just have to go in the.
Just go to the gym, bro. Just do it.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
But yeah, like, I hate when people say that on my calls too. It's just like so annoying. Like, I know that's such a limiting belief.
So after getting the high ticket sales, because obviously you already had a sales background, which is good. A lot of the best people in high ticket sales come from a sales background, but it was a complete different type of sale. Like you had basically had to unlearn everything you learned in real estate, right?
Because when I was selling in real estate, if they didn't like the kitchen sink or maybe something was off, I'm fucked. There's no objection handling. There's no like.
Nothing.
I just had to be a nice
Because
guy.
everything's external.
Yeah,
Like,
everything's
it's
external. Like
there's nothing you can do. Like even someone. That's why I don't like when someone's like they're happy that they're like, oh, I'm a real estate sales guy, because like they think they're good at sales. No, you're not.
You might just sell really nice apartments.
Exactly. If I went to buy a house or apartment, do you think I give a fuck about who's showing me it? I don't give a fuck.
You might be the nicest, most impressionable guy in the world, but it doesn't matter if this apartment looks like dog shit.
Yeah. What do you think? Because I was literally just watching one of your calls, and I heard what you were saying to her. What do you think? What was like the biggest change from you like getting into sales, like you joining and you not knowing anything, where like it really made you understand absolutely everything? And I know like everyone who asks that question too, they literally say, oh, I just fucking did it. Because like that is obviously like the common answer, like I just did it, I just learned. Like all the material in the program's there for you. But what do you think you had to like switch basically mentally? Because like
from switching like sales jobs, or like what do you mean?
No, because switching from going from someone who was in real estate sales to high ticket sales, because obviously in order to make money, like yeah, you need to learn the skills of sales, but like it comes with a lot of mindset shit. Like, oh, you have to believe you can like obviously make money, and then also the mindset of like, this skill is new to me. It's probably like gonna be hard, right? It's never gonna be completely easy. So what did you have to do mentally in order to get to a point where now you're able to make $22,000 a month? Because if y'all don't know, his biggest month was $22,000, and that's absolutely insane. But yeah, what do you think was the biggest like mental switch where everything just clicked to you? Where you're like, you know what, making money with high ticket sales is easy. Outside of the program, because I could sit here and like show so much love for my program and just dick ride myself and be like, it's the greatest program of all time. But the proof is already there. Like you can go through my YouTube and say everything. I don't even need to talk about what's inside of there. But what do you think you had to do mentally, just for someone watching who maybe like once they get into high ticket sales and they want to join my program, but they still have that mental block that's like holding them back from going all in and finding a skill online?
The one thing that changed for me is just like literally, just do it. Like Nike with that fucking saying, just do it. It fucking cooks on that shit. Because like, all I do is just go with the flow. Everything I do, everybody's like, why are you so laid back? Why are you just like let things
You
happen?
are a very detached person, which is why we got along so much. Like first night here, I brought him to like this dinner club spot, and he was fucking breaking it down dancing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I like him a lot, because all the other students were like a little more shy the first night, and me and Zade were just fucking taking shots, just like having a blast.
Dude, I just let things come and go, and just like.
So it's basically perspective. The perspective you have on life, you would say, is like, obviously you just think life's everything gonna come to you. Like you just know it's gonna come to you. You believe you deserve good things, and then happen. So like, why put too much focus in it?
Overthinking things always turns negative.
Always.
I've never seen someone overthink something and it becomes positive. Never in my life once.
You wanna know why that is too? And you can actually explain this too on your sales calls. You probably heard me say this before, maybe.
Yeah.
But so you have to realize, okay, look at our mind and look at our soul. The soul would be the pure part that if we thought something was good for us, we'd make a decision like this. We wouldn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
All good decisions come from doing it like this, because what is our mind? It's 90% subconscious, which that means that our mind is not good. Like we have a shit mind that like obviously plays tricks on us, and there's a lot of bad shit inside of here. So like the more you fucking sit and think, obviously your subconscious is gonna make you just trick yourself out of it and out of it and out of it. Yeah. So it's like, think about like the best decisions you've ever made in your life, like that had the best outcome. Like it felt so like pure to you. It felt like such good energy that you did like this, because you knew it was gonna work out. You knew it was gonna be right for you. Yeah. Anytime, I won't make a decision. Let's say like I have to do something in my life. If there's like a lot of thoughts that come behind it, then I literally will just like at the end of the day. Well, not if it's for something like joining a program. I'm talking about in my day-to-day life. Like I know something's a good decision or not based on like how much thought I have to put into it. But the thing is, like, you shouldn't have to put that. What I'm trying to tell you is like you shouldn't have to put that much thought into getting rich and learning high ticket sales to learn on like. Why would you need to put thought into that? That's what makes no sense to me. So like decisions like that, I would do it like that, because there's no thought that needs to be put behind it, because it's something you just have to do. Yeah. Right. Unless you just want to stay stuck, and like the longer you do it, the worse that it gets. Yeah. But,
and even when I'm on sales calls and then like I push them to actually join, they're just like, I don't make decisions this way. I don't typically make decisions this way. Yeah, clearly not, because you're not where you want to be.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you made decisions differently, you would get different results.
Yeah.
Which is why, like,
And that's the whole
thinking
point of
about
sales. It's like you have to make them realize like the way they've been making decisions is why they are where
Yeah,
they're at.
exactly. It's
And
like
it's
the
funny 'cause,
most
like,
self-explanatory thing ever.
It's actually like been funny on sales calls when I've said that to people, and they're like, "Damn!" Like they finally realize. It's like I don't know how people don't understand it until like we tell it to them on a call.
Yeah.
But it's like
Like
they
people,
they think they're like doing something good by like they think they're smart, right? This is the problem with a lot of people. They're not successful because they think they're smarter than they are. If you were as smart as you think you were, you would be where you wanted to be at in life. Which is why there's some idiots that are richer than you, make more money than you. Look how we behave. Obviously, we're very professional. We make a lot of money. When it's time to have fun, bro, we do not take life serious at all. But like, what I was saying is like, they think they're smart and they think like you're gonna give them like some sort of props of being like, yeah, I just don't make decisions that way. Like my whole life, I've never made decisions that way. Like they think it's smart that like, yeah, I'm gonna take and I'm gonna go. What are they gonna do in that free time of going like, do more research?
Yeah.
Or like what? Finally get to a point in their head where they try to like get comfortable and make a decision. It's never gonna be comfortable ever. If you wait 6 months, it still won't be comfortable. It'll be even more uncomfortable. So at least do the decision that's gonna be uncomfortable now before it gets even worse, right?
Yeah. And that was the one thing that I saw. Like as soon as I joined, and I saw somebody like make over, like even $10,000 a month. I thought like some people, like obviously not all of them, but like some people were. I was like, how the fuck does he have $10,000 a month and I have zero?
Yeah. And then you start to realize that like people dumber than you are richer than you for a specific reason.
Yeah.
Because they bet on themselves at the end of the day. It's like, but I think actually people who are dumber, obviously like you need to be like intelligent to be able to like win in life to a certain extent. Like it's not you have to have the highest IQ, but I think some people, especially that I've seen inside of my program, like they make it because like they are not that smart at all. Like they're not smart, therefore like they just like fucking do it.
They just do it. They don't like they
don't care.
They can't think. It's like not,
Exactly.
They don't need to think.
Exactly. But like that's how decisions should be made, right? Especially with things that are like really important to us. But yeah.
But that's why I think like if you're like you're not a genius, but if you're like you're not like dumb, that's even harder because like you're in like the middle ground. The geniuses would do it because they just know, but the dumb people don't know enough and they just do it. But
Yeah.
being in the middle ground, you'd be like, oh fuck, I have to think about this.
But that's the average. That's what.
That's like the
average
average
looks like,
person.
Yeah.
That's just the average person. That's like the way they make decisions like naturally. But obviously it takes a little bit of perspective changing for them to actually do something good in their life.
Yeah. So how does life feel now after making $20,000 a month and spending a week in Greece? You also were in Miami. Then you went with your girlfriend to Mexico.
Yeah.
So you've been traveling a lot. So.
I've been traveling quite a bit. Yeah, it's been amazing, dude.
What's the best part about it?
I can go anywhere in the world, and I can still do what I do and live the life that I want. Like I just have to do the same thing every single day. Well, not the exact same thing, obviously, but I can go wherever I want. It doesn't depend on me. I set my own schedule. I set my own time. You're working for somebody in high-ticket sales, especially, but you're working for yourself at the end of the day. You're in charge of your own commission.
Yep.
And you're in charge of the money that you get, and you're completely responsible about it. Some people are like, oh, the marketing, the leads are bad. Obviously it is bad if you're like with somebody who has like 10 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. It's up to your work. Like you can always find a way to get more money. You can always find a way to increase your income, and it depends on your effort. So
get resourceful.
Get resourceful. When I travel anywhere, when I want to go anywhere. Obviously the effort level isn't 1,000,000% like it usually is, but I do what I need to do.
Have you ever gave people that dumbass analogy on a sales call? Like how they have to get resourceful, and you're like, there's two types of people. The ones who say I can't so I won't, and the ones that say how can I and they get resourceful. And which category of a person do you think gets to their goals faster? Have you ever done? I hate that.
I hate that. I'm joking.
We always joke around and say it in the day-to-day like fucking life. That's what Pablo used to use that one.
Like heavy is the head that wears.
Oh my god, when were we talking about that?
Yesterday.
I forgot when that was.
Yesterday.
That was hilarious though. But okay, I would say obviously like you gave a ton of like external reasons for why that like it feels good to make that much money a month now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you feel internally? Because like for me, like I obviously from like 16 and 17 is when I started making a decent amount of money, like 10 to 15K a month from sales. So like I kind of forget sometimes like how that change from like 0 to 10 to 15 feels. So like I kind of want to know from you, like how does it feel internally? Like who do you feel like? Do you like feel like the shit? Because I'm pretty sure that's how I felt. Just
I
like a
remember. I
man.
remember you saying like that first 10K a month. Like, there's no better feeling than that.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling. Yeah, and I felt so fulfilled. I felt so happy with myself once I did. So much to the fact where I kind of let myself drop a little bit. I went under 10K the next month, but
After your first 10K month.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then I went back.
Because it felt that fucking good
I
that you were
felt
like,
that
oh.
fucking good. I felt like a king. Like no one could talk to me.
Yeah,
But-
that's why 10K a month is the scariest number.
Yeah,
because it's
scary.
such a glorified number you've been wanting to hit your whole life.
Yeah.
And then when you hit it, you feel so good. So like you kind of like you can never slip up and get comfortable.
Yeah,
Or else you'll just stay at that number.
But I thank God for I thank God for that, because like if I stayed at 10K a month, I would have just settled for it and stayed comfortable.
Yeah.
But then it went to 6K, and then it went
You
back
had
to
to feel the low to feel the highs.
and then it went back to like 12, and then like now I realize that 10K a month at this point is just like it's nothing. I have bigger plans.
Yeah.
Um,
So a year down the line, Zade, a year down the line, where do you want to be? In a year, what country do you want to be in? Hopefully, because now that we did this trip in like early June, we have to run one every single year.
done.
In June, where should we be next year? And how much money do you want to be making? Because now I make around 150 to 200K. I want to be doing at least $1 million a month.
I remember saying it from my first ever call with Chance and to Pablo. It's 100K a month. I want to get there in the next year. So next time we're on a trip somewhere, maybe it's I don't know where it'll be.
No,
maybe.
I bet you're probably gonna come on so many trips with me. I bet they'll see you again. But the next time we do like a
But yeah, I'm
student
calling it from
closing
now.
ball
Next
trip,
a year from now, I should be at 100K. I will be at 100K.
you will be at 100K. You
I
have to
will
believe it. Okay, one last piece of advice before I go kick your ass in tennis.
All right,
Even though we're all fucking sick, like we might
Yeah.
play like shit.
we're sick.
Like we didn't sleep for 3 days, and then we finally slept, and then we woke up and felt like
Felt
shit.
even worse, dude. It was terrible. But then I had another nap. I felt a little bit better, and then I jumped in the pool. I always jump in the pool just to wake myself.
I felt better after the nap after I had espresso, but we're about to go play tennis. He's hyping himself up a little too much, so I'm gonna have to like break his ego down. Cause I've been playing tennis for like 2 years. I used to play every single day with all my hometown friends every time I went back home and visited them. So he's about to get his ass kicked.
We'll see.
He
That's
literally
all I have to
said, like he asked me about all the sports that you do. He's like, oh, you're good at like land sports, but like in the water, like I'm the king of the water.
I'm the king of the water, bro.
King of the
I
water.
grew up
We
there.
went on a boat for 2 days, right? The first day, this motherfucker, it was me. Oh, never mind. It was me and you on the paddleboard, and then we slipped off 3 times, and he was the one like controlling it. And we went literally 100 meters back from the boat, and then
Yeah,
I
well,
had to
the other-
manually swim us back
No,
to
I
the
did
fucking
all the
boat.
work. You
No,
barely
you
did everything.
I
did.
laid down flat on my stomach. While you
I
did
had the
step-
paddle. I was pushing our shit the whole
And-
time. I did 80% of the work.
No, you're like
and
this.
you were just like this. with
You're
your
like
hands.
this, and then I'm like this, laying down. You know how bad it hurt, and I kept saying, "We're not giving up. We're not giving up. We're not giving up. We're getting there."
Oh, okay. But you should have saw me on that machine though.
Oh, the machine
On
you
the
were
machine,
cooking.
I was a dolphin,
You were doing
dude.
like 360s and shit. Yeah, that was cool. But all right, guys, I just want to let y'all know that you can do anything that you want in life as long as you put your mind to it, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's all a mental construct where you learn how to fix it. And honestly, like, you shouldn't sit here and be like, "Oh, I know I have limiting beliefs. Like, now I want to learn how to fix them." The only way to fix them and the only way to fix your identity and your beliefs is actions. It's to make such a radical decision like Zade did, where he joined a mentorship that he'd never done before, where finally it had to change his identity. It forced him to do it because, like, when you do that, you believe yourself to be a higher person. You're just like, damn, I finally went all into myself. I finally invested in yourself. It gives you that confidence to power your beliefs. I want to tell every single one of y'all will be in this spot soon if you do everything that I just said, and I hope y'all do. I love every single one of y'all, and I'm so proud of you, bro. And
I'm
next
grateful.
Next goal is 100K a month. So
Let's do it.
Let's do it. See y'all.